and how we are going to incorporate that now with the Right On brands in the stores. And let's get you on the health and wellness program.
Hey everybody, it's Stuart Smith from smallcapvoice.com. Thanks so much for joining us once again for another online business briefing. And today we're speaking with, once again, the team over there, Right On Brands Incorporated. Ticker symbol for that company is RTON. Now, we've talked with Jerry Grisaffi before. We've also talked to other members of the team, but today we're going to meet Ron McCormick. Now, why? I want you to pick up this date line. It's May 15th, 2024. Here's the headline. President of Right On Med Center, Right On Brands Inc. announces new Right On Med Center, and that is none other than Ron McCormick. But to do that introduction, let's welcome them both to the show right now. We've got Jerry, we've got Ron. Jerry, welcome back to the show. Thanks so much, my friend.
Hey, Stuart, it's really good to be back with some really exciting news.
I know you're excited to tell us a little bit more about what's going on, but first, why don't you introduce us to the gentleman, the rather yoked up gentleman over there, a healthy guy you are there, Ron. Nice to meet you, my friend.
This is Ron McCormick, and Ron is now joined the team. He's the president of Right On Med Center. This is a subsidiary we set up that we were the majority owners of. Right On Brands is to diversify our company more. We really want to get into the medical side. We've got the THC side covered and all that part, but where the big money's coming, and I believe definitely is Ron will go over this, but we're going to enter the world of medical now. And along with what we're doing, and we got some other things coming, I think Right On Brands is way undervalued now. And I think once you hear where we're going and what we're doing and our volumes increasing, we're opening more stores, these stores, and he'll tell you how we're going to be doing it. So I want to turn it over to him because he's the man.
Well, go ahead, Ron. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening with these Right On Med Centers.
Okay, I'll go a little bit in the background. I've been a nutritionist for 31 years, running health and wellness centers, brick and mortar stores, just like you'd walk into today, with nutrition stores / juice bar / CBD vitamins. But I'm very heavily involved in pharmaceuticals as well. Now, when I talk about pharmaceuticals, I'm talking about peptide pharmaceuticals. They're balancing hormones. Pharmaceuticals are helping people become healthy and well, curing obesity, heart issues, heart diabetes, cholesterol issues. There's some serious health issues going on in this country for obvious reasons. And one of them is because our diets are so terrible here. And they have been for so long. Our food supply has been terrible. And we have had a huge problem that, get these numbers. Now it's 23,000 people a day are starting on a semaglutide type product, a GLP-1 reducer. I'm telling you, it's almost like this is a real healthy pandemic. Let's call it that. So it's making making America healthy again. It really is making a huge difference, buddy. And it's very exciting for me, being in the health and wellness industry for over 30 years, to see so many people's lives change in such a healthy way. So, I mean, very, very incredible, exciting times for us. And how we are going to incorporate that now with the Right On brands in the stores, with the brick and mortar stores that I've been doing for 30 years, is we are going to bring that into the storefront so we can train people to have a little knowledge to educate the consumer of, hey, this is good for you. It's not something to be worried about. That's why there's so many people starting to take it again. And let's get you on the health and wellness program. Now we're going to teach them obvious things above and beyond just taking the shot that we do through our telehealth programs through our stores. So imagine a customer walks in my store. We have a QR code. We have a before and after picture of some customers. They're able to scan the QR code, and then it goes directly to our doctor's telehealth services. They fill out this little form. The doctor and someone from the doctor's office calls them back, gets them, does all the questioning, this and that, does the appointment, and then the product gets sent directly to their house. We're going to offer that in our stores. That's just one of many things we're going to offer through the telehealth services. And again, we'll be having the highest quality drug manufactured products. There's a huge difference, and a lot of people understand is there are companies out there that are selling, a lot of different companies out there are selling what they call compounded pharmacy products. And the problem is a lot of these products are not regulated very well. They're not FDA approved material. They're for research purposes only. We use only the highest quality drug manufacturer, injectable drug manufacturer products in the stuff that we are selling with, from BPI Labs, Belcher Labs. This is a huge, huge company. that only makes super high quality FDA approved material for human consumption, not research products. So everything that we do in these Right On brand stores is going to be nothing but the highest quality products available, just like I have my whole life, whether it was developing a liquid multivitamin or a greens product or a keto protein product that's sweetened with stevia rather than aspartame or sucralose. We always strive to give the customers the very best nutrients to put in their body to help them achieve total health and wellness.
This is incredible, Ron, and I'll tell you why, because the research you talked about, it's hard to get away from, and that's probably because of the celebrity buy-in that we've seen for these GLP-1s. But I'm thinking back to sort of when we saw a consolidation a few years back between the pharmacies with CVS, Walgreens, and some other ones almost not making it. But now we have a pharmaceutical that's driving a shift in how we go to specialty pharmacies. You see the Roman, which is now Ro.co. You see Hims, Hers, the proliferation of places like this Right On Medical Center. And you are not just telemedicine, you're not just online, you've got the brick and mortar, which is going to set you apart from everybody. And then you have your experience and knowledge in these different niches within health and wellness. And I love what you pointed out about the compounded things. We're talking about pharmaceuticals. We're not talking about just nutraceuticals. So that's a huge difference here in what RTON, that's the ticker symbol again, viewers, and Right On Medical Centers is going to be bringing to the table. Is that a fair assessment, Ron?
100%, 100%. And we're going to even go a step further. Again, we want people to get educated on proper eating, lifestyle habits. Listen, after you lose this weight, we don't want you going back to having steak with a bunch of bread and potatoes at night again. There's a reason why you're overweight to begin with. So we're going to educate people on, look, healthy lifestyle and proper nutritional programs, unlike what they may have been dealt with before, because there's been a serious lack of that through our systems of the schools and everything else. Our diets here in the United States have been just trashed with chemicals, trashed with the GMO foods. So we really it's a buyer beware, but how can they beware on something they're not educated about? So here at Right On Brands, we are going to start educating the public on this. We're going to be doing nutritional consultations for free in these stores, bringing to the public proper health and wellness.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap up this first interview, Jerry. This has been a heck of an interview, a great education, not only on who Ron is and his background and what he brings to the table, but of course, this monumental shift within this industry. And again, it's driven by a pharmaceutical, but we know, Ron and Jerry, that there's more than just weight loss. There's the education that you pointed out, but there's people that are dealing with more than that. The mental health state of America, the amount of anxiety. These are all things that your company is going to be able to help with, as well as some of the ED things for men and women, I know as well.
Correct.
Yep, we're going that direction.
Yep. Yeah. Anything to do with your body and how it works, revitalizing. We are actually right now in the middle of signing some very exciting contracts with some, let's say, cell regenerative programs. So that'll be probably our next announcement on some very exciting new stuff we're coming up with. So we're going to strive always for the best for our customers and for the public.
Outstanding. Well, Ron, absolute pleasure to meet you today. Jerry, wrap it up for us. Any closing thoughts or comments for your shareholders today?
Well, we're moving this company in a direction of multiple companies within Right On Brands. Right On Brands would be the holding company, and we will have 4 or 5 different companies involved with the different people like Ron running those companies to drive revenue to the top line. And that's for the shareholder. So we want this to be a big company that moves. Right On Brands will move it. We'll have his company below it, another one, another one, another one. We got some other exciting things that are coming in the next week or two we'll be announcing. So I'm excited. It's always good to be with you because you know what you're doing.
Well, thank you, Jerry. Ron, an absolute pleasure meeting with you today. I look forward to speaking with you again here in the near future as more great things happen with the Right On Medical Centers.
Oh yeah, we'll bring him back.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to it.
All right, for Ron McCormick and Jerry Grisaffi, this is Stuart Smith saying, hey, if you don't have RTON on your watch list, it's time to add it now. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us some comments. If you've got questions for these gentlemen, we're going to ask them on the next interview, so stay tuned. For Jerry and Ron, this is Stuart Smith of smallcapvoice.com saying thanks so much for tuning in.